Hey guys, Dee Dee here. How are we all doing? I hope you're doing well. So today I thought I would take you around all of my orchids and show you what's in bloom. And I wanted to do that because I love seeing everyone else's orchids that are in bloom. So I thought, you know what, why not just share what I have in bloom? Because, you know, why not? These flowers are really, they're gorgeous and I love them. And I mean, the majority of mine are going to be Phalaenopsis, but you know, you can't beat a good like Phalaenopsis. Like they are beautiful in their own right, even though, you know, they're common AF. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get into it. So yeah, we're in my hallway again because where I have this plant, like the lighting is terrible. I tried to film it, it was just dark, you couldn't see anything. So I've brought it out where it's a little bit lighter. So yeah, this is my jewel orchid. I can't remember the exact name of this. I'm sure that it's an Anectochilus bermanicus. I think someone told me that this was what it is, but I know some other people that have this and they call it a Ladycia, so I'm not really sure of the idea of this. So if you jewel orchid people out there know what this is, please do let me know, because yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what this is called, but that's not what we're here for, even though it is gorgeous foliage. This is like, these ones are so velvety as well, and there's watermarks in it and I don't know how to get them off because they're velvety. Ugh, so annoying. The struggles of velvet leaves, I swear to God. But yeah, these are the blooms. I'm not sure how well I can get in to show you them, but they're this gorgeous yellow colour. And that's what's different from any of the other like jewel orchids that I have. All of their flowers are white and this one is yellow. And there was only one open the other day. As you can see, there's a lot more, well, not a lot more, but quite a few more buds to open. But there was only one open, like, was it yesterday or the day before? And they've all suddenly opened. So I'm glad because, you know, I have a bit more to show you because one bloom is just a bit, you know, boring to look at. So I know they're not the most attractive blooms, you know, like you don't grow jewel orchids for the blooms, but I just think it's something, you know, it's something cool to look at when you have your jewel orchids in bloom. And you don't have to let them bloom, I just like to, because I forgot what they look like, to be honest. Like, this has bloomed before, so I did have a bloom spike here, bloom spike I think down here, that's dead, and another one over here that I cut them all off because the foliage started to go like this, and the stem started to die. So I was like, okay, gotta cut you off. And I don't know why it's doing this. Like, I don't know if it's getting too much light or I've let it dry out a little bit too much, which could be the case. I'm not sure because I've had quite a few leaves do this, but you know, it is growing, and it did grow like this entire, you know, new stem. So I can't be doing something too wrong. But yeah, these are just so interesting to look at if the camera would focus. They're just like completely like not what you would expect orchid blooms to look like, which of course, you know, it's a different species, but like how gorgeous is that? And then we're back in my bathroom and we are here. Oh God, it's so bright because the sun is shining out of the window. So this is a no ID phal that I have that is finally bloomed. Oh my God, I have been waiting for like 2 months for these blooms to open. I swear it feels like that long. I think it's only been about a month, but still. I've been waiting forever for this guy to bloom, and oh my God, I love it. Like, can you see that, like this pattern at the bottom, and then like how different, I don't know. I just think it's gorgeous, and the camera is not really picking up the color. Like, it's coming up a lot more pink on camera, but it's more, I don't know how you describe it, like a purpley pink. I was really surprised that this actually bloomed again because I had this in bloom, I think it was like November time, and it didn't bloom very long. Like, I think it bloomed for about a month and then it started to die. So I cut off the spike here and then it just stopped dying. And I was like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden, you know, it branched out and then it gave me this spike. And that's never happened to me before. So I was like, what is going on here? And yeah, I mean, I'm happy because it means more blooms. Can you see that? It's a bit more purpley pink in color. The camera's not really picking it up properly, but it is a gorgeous bloom, and hopefully, you know, this will last a little bit longer than the other spike that I had. But, you know, again, it's like patience is rewarded, you know, when you get your orchids to rebloom, it's always such a joy. So landing, I know I have crap everywhere. I really do need to tidy up. But we've got another no ID phal that is in bloom, and my Dracaena is like taken over. let me just shift that across so we can have a look at the blooms a little bit more. So this one's more of like a light pink colour. So this is the spike that actually had 2 keikis on it, and the spike suddenly started to die. So I was like, oh my god, I have to take it off and take the keikis off. And then it's just stopped like dying, like it's still here and nothing's happening. So I don't know, it's not dead, so I don't want to cut it off, but I don't, you know, like why is it here? And this is one that hasn't been in bloom, I think, for about 2 to 3 years, because obviously it was busy producing keikis, and then all of a sudden I noticed, like, I think it was in December, like around Christmas time, I was like, what is that sticking out there? And there was a flower spike, and I was like, oh my god, finally, because I forgot what colour this guy was. I was like, I have absolutely no idea what colour this is. So I was like, oh, this is going to be a really fun surprise when it blooms. And now I can, you know, put a tag in it and be like, this is a pink fowl. Although, to be fair, I kind of think it's fun when you don't know what you know, you don't know what colour your orchid is. It's like a fun game to, like, I wonder, is it this one? You know? And then you get them to bloom and you find out. So, yeah, this one, I mean, it's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. But again, it's just like, it's a nice pop of colour. I like to have, like, you know, flowers around the house. And can you see, like, inside the lip? Oh, that, like, leopard print. That is gorgeous. I actually haven't seen it, like, this up close. So, wow, it's gorgeous. And I also love, I don't know if you guys have ever looked at flowers really closely. Can you kind of see, like, that sparkle? Like, when these are in the sunshine and that sparkle comes off of it, oh my god, it is so pretty. Like, honestly, these are some gorgeous flowers. So there is that one. Gotta move that back to where it lives. And then we have the newest addition to my collection, which is my Paphiopedilum delenatii, or delenati, whatever you want to call it. So it came to me with a flower spike and it opened pretty quickly. So I think I've had this now, oh, is it like 3 weeks? I think it's going on like 3 weeks. I can't remember the exact date, but yeah, this has been open for quite a while and it's been in bloom for quite a while. It looks pretty good. I've tried to angle it more towards the light. It's got like this really, like, it's white with this really subtle pink. And then that gorgeous kind of, why is it not focusing? You know, like spotting on the inside, and that gorgeous, you know, whatever that is. I don't know all the terminologies. Like, I don't know what you would call this bit. But yeah, it is gorgeous. Unfortunately, it's not fragrant, but you know, I can get another one and always wait and see if it's fragrant. And I'm not sure how long this is gonna last for. Like, I'm not sure if I'm like doing a good job taking care of it or not, because honestly, because I can't see the media, I can't tell if it's wet or not. And because it's cocoa husk, I'm not sure, you know, if I should like soak it. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. It seems to be okay so far. I've got to be a bit cautious with watering it because I know these roots are very easy to rot. So I'm still trying to figure out, you know, that kind of aspect of it. But as long as this bloom is lasting, although I feel like it might be slowly going on its way out, but still. It's lasted about a month. I'm not sure how long they are meant to last, but it's still a gorgeous flower. And then anyway, I'll have these gorgeous leaves to look at when it's not in bloom. So, you know, it's not a loss when we don't have the one flower. Right, so we're in the plant room. I'm sorry if you can hear stuff outside. It is super windy today, so everything's just flying around and making noises. But yeah, this is my other no ID fowl. I'm sure there's a name for this. I'm sure I found a name for this one, but I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. But oh my god, this is like one of my favorites. Like this subtle yellow with the pink veins. It is just gorgeous. And then can you see like the lip? If it will, why won't it focus? Focus on it. Let me try it. There we go. Can you like just see the gorgeousness of this flower? Like, I love it so much. And I feel like this is such an unusual colour for phals. I don't really see a lot of like yellow phalaenopsis. So this is like a treat. I love this one. This is literally one of my favourite ones. And this actually didn't bloom that long ago. I think it was in bloom maybe like November. It stopped blooming. It put up a new leaf, which is growing all kinds of, you know, it should be over here. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's gone all the way. This is just the most awkward growing orchid, if you can see. I had to like repot it into this like giant bowl because it is just a very awkward shape. Like, just oh yeah. I don't know what to do with it. It's just growing however the hell like it wants to grow, and I can't do anything about it. So yeah, that, you know, that's just kind of how it grows. It wasn't in bloom that long ago, so I'm really surprised that it's, you know, thrown up another spike, but I'm not mad about it. I love it. And we've got a couple more blooms to come, so that's what, 3, 4, 5, 6 blooms, and maybe some more if that decides to, I don't know if you guys, if the tip decides to grow anymore. I've got to be very careful. I don't want to break it off or anything, because, you know, that happened on my other orchid, and it looks like it's been set back for quite a few years. So yeah. Oh, this is gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. And then we have another fowl, a mini Phalaenopsis that I actually haven't gotten to rebloom myself. I bought it in bloom, but oh my god, this is probably, out of all of them, I'm not gonna lie, it's my favorite. And it's my favorite because it's fragrant. And like, I don't know how you describe the smell of this. And I know it's like in this terrarium thing, so it's really hard to like show you guys what the flowers look like, but they're gorgeous. And again, the color's not really coming up properly because there's more like yellow in these blooms than is coming up on camera. But the smell is kind of like, let me just, oh, I don't know how you describe it, like a really nice fancy bathroom smell. Which I know won't make sense to a lot. I can't describe fragrances at all, but it definitely smells like a really nice bathroom, or like a perfumed bathroom. You know, if you've ever been to one of those places where the bathroom smells really nice, that's kind of what it smells like. Just a gorgeous fowl. And then can you see like this patterning on the leaves as well? So this is another orchid that like when it's not in bloom, it will have this like gorgeous patterning to look at. The problem is I just don't know how the hell I'm gonna, you know, get it out of here. But it's amazing, and I can't stop smelling it. Like it just smells so good to me. And you can see me, hi. And yeah, it's like one of those, when it's a really nice warm, like when it's warm in here, this fragrance will fill up the dining room, like this kind of like entire, not that you can see because I'm zoomed in, but like this entire area will like smell like this, and it's just gorgeous. I know there's a name for it. I think it's Scention or something like that, and I found it on the internet, but I couldn't find like the parents, you know, what two species they've put together to make this hybrid, because I'd be really curious, because it just smells so good. And it's just like in bloom, so like everywhere. Although these ones have blasted, and that happened when I brought it home, because obviously it was a completely, you know, different change in temperature. But it could still grow. So we've still got these 2 growing points here. So I'm not sure, you know, if it will grow anymore. We'll just have to wait and see. But I love it. And it's just like really cute in this thing. And it's got like moss, I think this is. Or some kind of moss. Which again, not my favorite. I really want to get it out of here so I can have a look at the roots. But I don't want to disturb it when it's in bloom. So I'm going to have to wait until it's not in bloom anymore. But I'm just going to, you know... I come in here and I just have to smell it because it just smells so good. Does that make me weird? Yes. Do I care? Not really. Those were some of my orchids in bloom, and this is going to be like a once a year thing because like I said, I don't have that many orchids in bloom. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you... There's a fungus gnat trying to fly in my face. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, you are more than welcome to. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you guys soon with another one. Bye!